Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. And today we're going to take a look at the Dasin Model Zenki from the anime Zenki, and this is my favorite anime growing up, or one of my favorite anime growing up from the 90s. Let me know in the comments on what you think about anime. You haven't seen it. And here's the left of the box, here's the right of the box, and here's the back of the box. And I don't really buy Dasin Model nowadays because they're just way too big. Even though Zenki's supposed to be a big guy, but I don't think he's supposed to be this big though. But it is what it is. Nowadays with Dasin Model, I just hope like the quality is acceptable, as in like the joints are like tight and doesn't get loose too easily. But anyways, let's check it out. And here's the figure still in the inner packaging, looking really good. And for the price, I think you do get a bang for your buck. He does come with a lot of stuff. Does come with a stage and everything. So far so good. As long as the joints are tight and all that, this figure is really worth it. Anyways, let's check it out. Alright, and here we have the figure itself, and my first impression on this figure is just okay. I think they did an okay job for the most part. The paint job is okay. I'm not expecting too much here. You're gonna have some paint issues here and there, and since it's the third party, some of the paint they use is not gonna be that great, and the plastic they use, just overall material is just okay. But the biggest issue I have with this figure, something that I don't like, is some of the parts, it can be really loose, but it's gonna vary from figure to figure. But for my figure particularly, the ab crunch over here is really loose, and I've seen people breaking it, so I'm really afraid to like just pull it out and then maybe add a little bit of super glue or like nail polish. I'm really scared of that. So yeah, this is a little bit disappointing. Like, this part is like super loose, but I think it's gonna vary from copy to copy. And my leg over here is a little bit loose as well. But yeah, in terms of like the sturdiness of the figure, yeah, it's still not SH Figuarts level, but I say they are about 60% there. If I'm rating SH Figuarts as a 10 in terms of durability, they probably get like a 4 to 6 depending on your luck. So yeah, for the most part, you really do have to maybe apply some nail polish all around the figure, but I have to be really careful because the joints are actually a little bit fragile. Anyways, yeah, let's just take a closer look at the figure. I think it looks pretty good, especially for a third party. Maybe the face could be a little bit better, but yeah, I think this is passable. And since when you're buying this kind of figure, you're just buying for nostalgia or reason, don't really expect too much over here. But yeah, for the most part, he looks good. And let's check out the articulation. And for the articulation, let's quickly go over it from the neck down. He can look up about this much, can't really look down. You can tilt his head side to side, no problem. And the shoulder, it does have a butterfly joint, but it's very limiting, so you can just consider that non-existent. It's just a really long ball joint. It does have a good range of articulation, but it is a little bit hindered by the shoulder over here. The shoulder pad does have the hinge style like SH Figuarts, but it doesn't have a ball over there, so it really doesn't move all that well. But I think it's pretty decent though. You don't really need that much movement over here. And then for bicep, you do have bicep swivel. You can curl about this much, and you do get a ball wrist. For the arms, I think it's passable, pretty decent. And for the ab crunch is where I have the biggest problem, right? Especially for my figure, because the ab crunch is like really loose over here. And yeah, I'd rather this to be stationary than being so loose. And it doesn't even give that much range too. They could have done a much better job over here. But oh well, it is what it is. And for the leg, we do have the 2.0 hip. He can kick up about this high. But with figures like this, I tend to be more careful because it's very easy for them to like break over here. And yeah, not that much movement, and the plastic just gets like caught over here, so you have to be really careful. And for the leg, you can bend about this much, but this piece will fall off if you bend too much, and you have to be careful with this. Maybe you can just super glue this, I don't know. But yeah, you do get a little bit of range over here, so that's pretty nice. And for the toe hinge, it's really good as well, and this is actually quite sturdy. So the lower body, I think it's okay, but with the long legs like this, it is a little bit hard when you like pose it. You probably need a stand. I don't think he's gonna like handle himself all that well. Like, he's definitely not gonna be able to like do a kick and be able to stand, right? Like, yeah, this is I don't know, I just don't feel comfortable. Yeah, it's not that comfortable. Anyways, I believe that's it for the articulation, and let's check out some accessories. And for the accessories, we're gonna start with the default face, and I think it looks pretty good. And next up, we have a teeth gritting angry face, and I think this one looks pretty good too. And next up, we have like a cocky expression. And the last one we got is a cocky smirking face, and this one's probably my favorite, so I'm just gonna keep this one on. Pretty cool. And for the interchangeable hands, it was a pain in the ass to put these on, so I'm just gonna quickly go over them. He has a pair of just relaxable hands, and then we have a pair of another relaxable hands, but this is like a little bit more grippy. And then he has a pair of hands for a pointing finger, and then we have a pair of fists for whatchamacallit, like in the show he will have these like spikes coming out of his fists, so like this is how you're supposed to use it. Like that's really cool. You can also play these on the elbow. I'm gonna show you guys later. And lastly, we have a pair of hands for holding the golden axe. I forgot how he got this axe. I'm pretty sure there's a story, but yeah, I just can't remember right now. But yeah, and then we also do have these interchangeable hair. We have two, one more like straightforward, one more dynamic, and yeah, this is pretty cool. I believe that's everything. We also have a stand, and let's check out some action posing. And for the size comparison, let us start with some Dragon Ball SH Figuarts, and I actually think they legit scale very well together. Let me know in the comments on what you think, because I've seen a lot of comments online that this figure is too big, but personally I think it's just right, based on what I remember. And next up, we have some Naruto SH Figuarts, and again, I think they scale very well together. This is how exactly I remember Zenki to be, maybe because I was a little kid. But yeah, let me know in the comments on what you think. And Naruto line, it's very exciting. At the time of this video, it's actually November 15th. I'm not sure when I'm going to upload this, but yeah, in 5 days, we're going to see what they're going to reveal next. I know Kid Naruto is confirmed, but yeah, can't wait. And then we have some Jujutsu Kaisen SH Figuarts. I was actually in the middle of making video for this guy, but Zenki came in and I really wanted to like just make this one. And then we have some Mayfex figures I have around. And lastly, we have some Figma figures, and let's jump straight into the final thoughts. Alright, so for the final thoughts, I think if you are a big fan of the anime, you should definitely go for this. After all, this is our only choice. I don't think any official company is gonna make this. And yeah, again, the only issue I have with this figure, just a QC issue on the joints, but that's gonna vary by figure to figure. It's a bit of a dice roll. But anyways, let me know in the comments on what you think. Overall, I really like it. And this is Eric. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.